Hi, we are students from the second group for subject code AQU137 from the Aquaculture course 8117. In this video, we will present the topic of the factors of a good hatchery. But before I get into this video, I want to introduce every member in our group. This group consists of 5 members. One of them is me, who's the narrator in the presentation of this video. Introducing, my name is Nur Inshirah Kiana, followed by Nur Sarah Hanim, Afikah Amalina, Azmi Abadi, and Shafiz Ikmal. So now, let's get started! Hatcheries consist of several important sections which complete each other in the process of rearing and culturing of fishes for production. The first section is the incubation, where the eggs are incubated in a cylinder tube or other medium provided with aeration and hatch after the breeding process is done by the broodstock. The next one is the broodstock units, where the broodstocks are fed and groomed to produce high-quality eggs during mating. Hatcheries also have an isolation unit, which function is to isolate new fishes brought from the outside. Related to that is the lab section, where disease is disinfected with chemicals and other activities such sampling and observation occurred. Moving on is the rearing unit, where in this hatchery it uses circular tanks for its efficiency. After rearing process, fish are moved to the production unit, where the growing process continues in a larger tanks for commercial purposes. Next is the feed room, where equipment and fish food are kept accordingly. Lastly, which is the most crucial part, is the water conditioning facility, or also known as water treatment facility, where the major source of life for hatcheries are being treated. In this hatchery, they utilize machinery such as RFUVs, or in other words, water filter UV system, to treat their water. Certain hatchery also has a vacuum degasser, which has several functions such as removing nitrogen, which is harmful for fish, to oxygenate the water and increase its dissolved oxygen content. Next, I will talk about one of the important things about hatchery structure, which is the roof. In this video, it features a hatchery built using a completely covered roof. A suitable roof for hatchery is a roof that does not block sunlight from entering the hatchery, but excessive sunlight can also increase the growth of algae. Water recirculation system is one of the most important elements in aquaculture hatcheries, because this will determine the cleanliness of the water and to ensure the health of fish by eliminating harmful bacteria and parasites. In this video, we can see that this hatchery reuses the water by pumping the water out at a certain amount of time as the water enters a rotating room filter that helps in removing all the suspended solids, and also treat the water with ultraviolet light to remove all the microorganisms that might be harmful in the water. The last factor is the harvesting and fish handling equipment. For indoor hatchery, variety of types and sizes of dip net and scoop net are needed for easy retrieval of fish. Hatchery also require a number of buckets and plastic tubs for holding and carrying fish. First is siphon tube. Siphon tube can be used to siphon off blisters from the bottom of the tanks, as well as for moving the fry out of the tank. This is an example on how to use siphon tube. Chlorination has been used to kill disease organisms or their bacteria in the water supply before stocking. Formalin is more expensive than chlorine, but it is one of the most used disinfectants in aquaculture. UV light sterilizer is used to control infections by stopping the spread of microorganisms. It is also used to control free-floating algae. UV light price is vary based on the brand and materials. For feeding equipment, there are 2 types of fish feeder, which are automatic and manual. For automatic, each feeder has varying number of chambers to pre-fill with food. The feeder will rotate the chambers on a clock mechanisms, so the food drops into the aquarium at a predetermined time. Next is tanks. We have 3 types of tanks. First is holding tank. Holding tank is used to hold dry breeders and provide space for fish treatment. Breeding tank. Breeding tanks are used to hold injected breeders that are awaiting for induced or natural spawning. Third is circular spawning tank. These tanks create a natural environment and facilitate fish spawning. And that's it. Thanks for watching.